Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe, you'll never sing that. But PSG saved football. What a game, what a game. It was defense versus attack. Every team gave their all. It went to extra time, up to penalties. And at first, we were very, very terrified because if Arsenal managed to win, it would be chaos, total chaos. Now, suddenly there's a lot of silence. Peace. Probably sponsored by PSG. Thank you, PSG. You have saved football. Arsenal fans, you're very, very sorry. You tried your best, but you couldn't get all over the line. Anyway, it was a good game. And what a final. But there are some things I want to talk about. The way the coach, each team approached the game. I think PSG played well. They attacking, they tried to attack, they tried to break down Arsenal, but it was kind of hard. Arsenal, the way they set up defensively, it's very, very good. PSG tried to probe, tried to put in crosses, but they couldn't. It was very, very tough. Arsenal scored an early goal. The Havertz goal, well taken by the good goal by Havertz. He took it well. I think the XG from where he took the goal was like 0.08. Very, very low. But he managed to score somehow. Call experience. Arteta clearly made the right choice there. The goalkeeper, Safanov, I don't think he's that good. In penalties, he didn't give us any confidence. Actually, the moment PSG versus Arsenal went to penalties, I was so sure that Arsenal were winning. Because of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper isn't class. He wasn't even looking like saving anything. You know how Raya, his reactions, reflexes, you feel some type of pressure, but Safanov, he was non-existent. Actually, he didn't make any save. Arsenal players just missed. Hakimi, he came from an injury and he played superb. Played over 20 minutes, even took a penalty and scored. He was good in the game. Marquinhos, what a player. The defense was solid. Pacho, I don't know where that kid came from, but he has been good for PSG. Ever since last season, he has been superb. Nuno Mendes, these guys are not fit. Nuno Mendes and Hakimi, they are not fit. But somehow, they played the whole game. The whole 120 minutes they played, they took the penalties. Mendes missed, but it was a good save. Fabian Ruiz, Neves, Vitinha. What a midfield. Fabian Ruiz was off in this game, but the rest, they were good. Especially João Neves. Can't believe Man City didn't go for him. He was only 40 million. 40 million! Anyway, it is what it is. Kvaratskhelia was knocked down by Muslera, but when it mattered, he won the penalty and his team converted the penalty and they drew the game. The equalizer came from him. Doué was good. This game, Doué was one of the best players for PSG. They attacked, they dribbles, created chances. And Dembele, when he was called up, he scored. High pressure moment. USL final. Your team is 1-0 down. You are the man to step up. And Dembele showed us why he's the Ballon d'Or winner. He scored the penalty. As cool as a cucumber. What a player. Good player. PSG, they did their job well. But I feel like it came a point where they didn't know what they were doing. They were just passing backwards, sometimes using the ball, committing fouls. They didn't know how to really break down Arsenal. There was no clear plan. First half and early minutes in the second half, they played well. But second half, as soon as players started coming off, they were really shit. Luckily, they won and saved football. For Arsenal, I think the defense is one of their biggest strengths. Raya, the saves he made. The one-on-one with Bakola. I don't think many people underrate that save, but it's a very big save. If Bakola gets the ball ahead of Raya, that's a clear penalty and a red card. So Raya did well. He didn't manage so many saves, didn't do many saves, but when he was called upon, he stepped up and he did his job. Saliba, The counter attacks by Bakola, by Kvaratskhelia. He was running them down. He was catching up to them, and he's a centre back. He's a really good player. Saliba, what a player. Arsenal got a gem there. Timber, Muslera, they were good. Muslera locked down Kvaratskhelia the whole game, but he switched off at a very crucial moment, sadly, but it is what it is. Hincapié is like a warrior. He really defends. He loves defending. He defends with his life. Rice, the best player. The way he wins the ball, starts off counter-attacks. He was good. He's really, really good. Odegaard, non-existent. Didn't really see him. Lewis Kelly. I think this guy is underrated. Considering Arteta has benched him almost all season, but he has been good. In the games he has been playing versus Fulham, Champions League final, the kid is like 20 years, but he's playing like a mature guy. Experienced player. Really, really good. Give flowers where they are due. Trossard really didn't do much. They were just defending. The wingers were dropped so deep. They were just defending. Saka the same. I think Saka had 4 passes, successful passes the whole game, and he's an attacker. Really, really poor. And Havertz got one chance, scored. So what can you say? Played well. They set up well defensively. This game was attack versus defense, and it was a good game. Went up to penalties, and it couldn't happen to a better player. Gabriel missed the penalty. This guy has been playing dark arts. He's the captain of dark arts. The way he wins corners, the pushing, the way he defends. Almost got a red card in our game, but he just the league doesn't see as if he's a rough player. He just survives every time. Every time doesn't get booked easily, scores goals. He's slightly pushed in corners, falls down, wins his team a foul. He was just this penalty miss couldn't happen to a better player. That was to Gabriel. Football gods were noticing everything you are doing, the rough challenges, everything you are doing in games, and it couldn't happen at a better moment. I was so glad it was Gabriel over the bar. Superb. This is quite a good thing for us rivals, because Arsenal players cannot criticize Gabriel. He has been their best player, so they can't criticize him. so it could happen for a better player. So that's nice. PSG won the title back to back. Good team. Enrique is a superb manager. I think he has now 3 Champions Leagues. Congratulations to PSG. They saved football. There's quiet and peace in streets. If Madrid is not the same. You know, they put it after the Champions League final. If it would have happened before, actually it could have been mad. Crazy. Scenes everywhere. But some Arsenal fans, obviously, they did not come out because they lost the Champions League final. So you don't know how to react. It could have been so much better if they won it. But it is what it is. PSG saved football. What a game it was. 1-1. PSG won on penalties. I think it was 4-3. Football gods, thank you. You saved football. This was gonna be one of the most horrible end of seasons ever. These guys, they won the league and they were everywhere. In churches, at work, everybody's wearing jerseys. They were everywhere. But this Champions League final, it humbled them. It reminded them why we call them bottlers. Back to where they belong. Peace is back in the streets. Everything is cool now. Arsenal fans, this is the Arsenal we know. For those who haven't subscribed to my channel, like, subscribe. Next video, I'm gonna do a video on Enzo Maresca, players who are leaving, transfer rumors, everything before the World Cup. So like, subscribe, and comment on what you think about the game. Thank you, and see you in the next one.